Welcome to Dinar Community, a space where the worlds of global finance, emerging markets, and currency speculation intersect in one reliable source of information. For many years, investors and financial observers have followed the ongoing story of two currencies that continue to capture global attention: the Iraqi Dinar IQD and the Vietnamese Dong VND. Both are frequently discussed in the context of economic reform, regional development, and long-term potential. Our mission is to deliver clear, verifiable insights, not hype or rumor, and to distinguish fact from fiction in the evolving conversation about these currencies. While social media often amplifies unverified speculation about potential revaluations, true currency movements depend on complex political, fiscal, and institutional mechanisms. Here, the focus is on timing, access, and legitimate banking pathways, not fantasy. Whether you've held physical notes for years or are just beginning your research, having accurate, credible information about where and how exchanges might take place is essential. In today's financial landscape, quiet adjustments at major banks, payment networks, and fintech firms suggest that new doors may soon open for those who are informed and prepared. In the world of foreign currency, knowledge, patience, and realistic expectations remain your most valuable advantages. Major banks and exotic currency handling. Many investors are surprised to learn that major U.S. banks, including Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Citibank, have not completely closed their doors to exotic currencies like the IQD and VND. However, such acceptance is limited and should not be mistaken as an endorsement of a pending revaluation. These institutions typically operate specialized foreign currency departments in high-traffic financial centers, often near airports or international business districts. Each bank, and sometimes even individual branches, maintains its own policies. Before visiting, always call ahead and ask specifically for the foreign currency exchange department to confirm whether IQD or VND transactions are currently being processed. You should also inquire about identification requirements, minimum transaction thresholds, whether services are restricted to existing or high net worth clients. For large transactions, some branches may request advance notice for compliance or liquidity reasons. Always document any rate quotes and confirm applicable fees before proceeding. Keep in mind that online currency rates rarely match in-branch rates due to additional service margins. In this niche area of finance, preparation and professionalism can make the difference between a successful exchange and a wasted trip. Private exchange offices, an alternative path. When banks decline to exchange IQD or VND, licensed currency exchange offices may provide a practical alternative. Located in major cities, airports, and business hubs, these offices often handle a broader range of global currencies and may offer faster or more flexible services. However, quality and reliability vary widely. Before transacting, verify that the exchange office is properly licensed, bonded, and insured, and confirm that its registration is verifiable through local authorities. Legitimate exchanges will provide transparent fee structures, receipts for every transaction, written confirmation of rates and serial numbers. Avoid any operator claiming exclusive rates or special revaluation deals. Such offers are almost always unsubstantiated or fraudulent. Remember, accessibility is valuable, but security and compliance must always come first. Fintech and digital currency platforms. Technology continues to revolutionize how currencies move and convert. Modern fintech platforms, such as Wise, formerly TransferWise, Revolut, and Payoneer, have made global money transfers faster and cheaper. However, these mainstream services do not currently support exotic currencies like IQD or VND due to strict regulations and liquidity challenges. Some emerging fintech startups are beginning to experiment with niche services, offering mobile apps, courier delivery options, and instant exchange features. Yet digital ease should never outweigh caution. Before using any online platform, confirm that it's licensed to operate in your country. Review its AML, anti-money laundering, and KYC, know your customer compliance. Check independent reviews and Better Business Bureau (BBB) ratings. Verify that the quoted rates match real market value. Always remain alert for hidden fees or unrealistic promises. Fintech offers speed, but only if used responsibly through regulated and transparent providers. Community-based or peer-to-peer exchanges. In regions with strong Iraqi or Vietnamese diaspora communities, informal peer-to-peer P2P exchanges sometimes operate through local businesses, word-of-mouth networks, or private online groups. While these arrangements may offer speed and flexibility, they come with significant risks, including counterfeit notes, scams, or lack of legal recourse. If you choose to engage in such exchanges, always meet in public, well-lit areas. Bring a trusted witness. Use verification tools, UV lights or scanners. Request a written or digital record of the transaction. Though convenient for small trades, community exchanges should never replace regulated financial channels. Safety, transparency, and compliance should always outweigh convenience. Timing, strategy, and long-term positioning. Understanding when to exchange your IQD or VND is just as important as knowing where to do it. Both currencies are influenced by macroeconomic factors, including oil production, inflation, trade balance, and central bank policy. For Iraq, stability in oil exports and government operations directly affects the dinar's value. In Vietnam, export performance and foreign investment inflows are key drivers for the dong. Rather than reacting to social media chatter, investors should monitor official sources such as the Central Bank of Iraq, the State Bank of Vietnam, and global financial sites like investing.com or z.com. Set up rate alerts and track data trends, allowing strategy to guide your actions rather than emotion. In currency investing, patience and verified knowledge consistently outperform speculation and impulse. Compliance and documentation essentials. When preparing to exchange your IQD or VND at a bank or licensed financial institution, documentation is critical. Expect to present government-issued identification such as a passport or driver's license, and for larger transactions, be prepared to show proof of purchase or origin for your holdings. Your notes should also be in excellent physical condition, from currently circulating series not demonetized, stored properly to avoid wear or damage. Meeting these requirements not only expedites your transaction but also protects you legally and demonstrates professionalism, a trait valued by every financial institution. Staying safe from scams. The exotic currency space has long been a target for fraud. Scammers often disguise themselves as insiders, claiming access to private revaluation events or secret redemption groups. These operations prey on optimism but deliver losses instead of profits. Always remember, legitimate financial institutions will never request that you mail or surrender your currency without full documentation. Verify any company's licensing status and check for government warnings such as FTC alerts in the U.S. Avoid anyone promising guaranteed or tiered exchange rates. Your best defense is due diligence and skepticism. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Final takeaway: discipline, patience, and preparedness. Success in the IQD and VND markets comes down to 3 key principles. 1. Know where and how to exchange, only through verified banks, licensed private offices, or regulated fintech platforms. 2. Rely on verified data, official bank communications, economic reports, and factual indicators, not rumor or hype. 3. Stay fully prepared, with proper documents, verified notes, and awareness of all AML and KYC obligations. Even if favorable rates are not yet available, patience is not a weakness, it's a strategy. By remaining informed, disciplined, and compliant, you position yourself to act decisively when legitimate opportunities emerge. In the end, knowledge, caution, and professionalism are the real currencies of success. Disclaimer: the content provided here is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial, investment, or legal advice. All currency transactions, including those involving the Iraqi Dinar IQD or Vietnamese Dong VND, carry risk due to economic and regulatory volatility. Mention of specific banks, fintech services, or exchange providers does not imply endorsement. Always verify licensing, legality, and compliance before engaging with any entity. Never send currency to unverified individuals or companies. Past reports, forecasts, or online discussions about revaluations do not guarantee future results. Readers are encouraged to conduct independent research, seek guidance from licensed professionals, and follow all applicable laws. By using this information, you agree that the authors and publishers are not responsible for any financial or legal consequences resulting from your actions. Stay safe, Stay informed, and always prioritize verified truth over speculation.